Okay, we're at the top of the hour, so I'll go ahead and get started. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. Thanks for joining us today. My name is Ben Adam. I'm a nephropathologist from the University of Alberta in Canada. And on behalf of the Renal Pathology Society in GlomCon, it's my great pleasure to welcome you to this next edition of our collaborative seminar series between our two organizations. Today, it's my great pleasure to introduce Dr. Zeljko Dvanajscak. So just give you a bit of a background on Z, as his colleagues call him. So he joined Arkana Laboratories after completing his fellowship training with them a few years ago. He received his MD and Master of Science degrees from the University of Colorado, Denver. He completed his pathology residency at the University of California, San Diego, where he received the Department of Pathology Saltstein Award for Excellence in Patient-Oriented Service, and also served as chief resident from 2017 to 2018. At Arkana, Dr. Dvanajscak serves as the digital pathology coordinator and is involved in research studies of tubulointerstitial diseases. And in his free time, Z enjoys traveling, motorcycles, sports, and spending time with his family and friends. So today he's going to give us a really interesting and exciting talk, I think at the cutting edge of our field, regarding complete digitization of a kidney biopsy. So yeah, without further ado, I'll hand it over to you, Z. Thanks again for being here today.
Thank you, Ben, for the very kind introduction, the kind words, and for the opportunity to speak at your webinar today. So today I'd like to talk to everybody about the project that I've been working on in earnest since November of last year, and the goal of which is to develop digital scanning capability for Arkana Laboratories to meet the following expectations: to scan bright field immunofluorescence and polarization microscopy in order so that the pathologist reading digital slides can completely own a full kidney biopsy. All of this while minimizing changes to the current laboratory workflow. As many of you know, Arkana is a very high throughput laboratory. We routinely do 80 to over 100 cases per day. So there's a lot of moving parts. So the big part of this project is to minimize any changes to the workflow. The goal is also to scan at a speed sufficient to meet full-time daily workload at Arkana Laboratories. We also are a high volume practice. So for us, daily workload is routinely over 5 to 6 cases, oftentimes up to 10 cases per day. And also to develop necessary IT infrastructure to sustain high data capacity and to develop workflow from remote stations, to validate the scanning technology for direct clinical application, and to train a number of technicians in the use of the scanner. At this point, I would like to introduce the scanner itself. This is the 4th generation Olympus scanner called the BS200, and it comes in 2 different configurations. The simpler configuration is the single tray loader, as you see here, where the machine can take 1 slide tray at a time. And the other option is the multi-slide tray loader, where on the right here, you have a component that can house up to 35 trays and a robotic arm that feeds individual trays into the scanning compartment. The scanning trays look like this. They can handle up to 6 1x3-inch routine laboratory slides, and it's a fully metallic slide tray for high throughput use. A bit more information about the specifications of this very, very unique machine. The reason it's so unique and state-of-the-art is because it can scan with 5 different observation methods, including routine bright field as well as dark field phase contrast. It can do simple polarization as well as fluorescence. This is the first machine on the market that I know of that's capable of scanning in all 5 observation methods. And the machine is very, very new. It came on the market only in January of last year. It has a built-in transmitted light illuminator, which is a very high intensity and high color rendering LED light source, rated for up to 50,000 hours. And in fact, it's so powerful that it can excite a number of fluorophores, including DAPI, FITSI, and Psi3. But it's used for transmitted light. The fluorescent light is a separate light source that's optional for purchase, and it resides externally to the scanning component. The machine has a 6-position motorized revolving nose piece, and it can handle all of these various magnifications and objectives that are used in clinical medicine. It also has an optional automatic oil dispenser for high power immersion microscopy.